I'm real lucky that I've worked already on the ground, so I know a lot of people already.
Right.
And then it's been actually real interesting talking to businesses in Henderson, talking to businesses in different areas. I wouldn't probably, go out and talk to them about their needs in business. Just learning heaps more about. You think you have an idea of what's happening in the community, but until you really talk to people on the ground, that's when you get the real gist of it.
When you talk to businesses, what's the common thing?
In Henderson?
What's the common gripe?
Most of them have been there for a long, long, long time. I talked to Norcross, what the hell, Grant, I think was his first name. His family's been there for 100 years. And so they've already got a vested interest in Henderson. They ain't going anywhere. They want it to see it thrive. So it was real simple things like don't have that blue, don't have the, that was their main one.
That was a disaster, eh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Especially those planters.
Yeah.
And how they made everything in one lane. Cause then,
some of those planters are still there. I don't know why they haven't taken them away yet.
See those traffic jams that was happening?
Yeah, I know.
Man.
The first couple of days that they had it going, the traffic, because we were right there, we could have seen it and we're just like, oh, mate. But no, the businesses, they just talk about bringing more energy to Henderson, revitalisation, having better shops, attracting more people to... Remember back in the day, Henderson was the place that you caught the Whanaupai bus to go and hang out in Henderson?
Yeah.
People don't do that anymore. So they were talking about, how do we just bring life back to Henderson so it's a place where people want a destination.
I agree with that because I think ever since Westfield left, because they knew Westfield knew something was up in Henderson.
Yeah.
So we better get out of here, guys, because I think this area is coming down. So let's leave.
Yeah.
So I think an Australian company owns West City now.
Yeah. Yeah. So, was it Catherine? What the hell is that arcade at the front?
Catherine Place.
Yeah. So half of it's owned by the mall and half of it's owned by the council.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's the street.
So I don't know how it... So no one actually has any responsibility for what happens there. So heaps of the businesses, and because they said every day, they were talking about the types of people that hang out there, and they didn't want them gone. They just wanted it to be safer and more attractive there. So it's finding people that have been there for a long time. They know how to fix things. Why would you go and talk to anyone else when they've got a vested interest already?
I reckon it started when Westfield left and then just went downhill from there. But also what helped Henderson come down even more was Newland Mall upgrading and then Northwest building. Sort of sucked everyone out. And then
and they've all got eateries and stuff. We didn't have eateries in Henderson.
Yeah. So how do we? Because I want to see Henderson come up again. I want them to come up. Yeah. Because Wickles left the mall. Wickles left West City.
Yes.
And I think, oh no, it's game over. That's a sign. When Wickles leaves, well, no one's reading books around here. No one wants to read books around here.
We've got Paper Plus.
Oh, Paper Plus moved in.
Yeah.
And then Vodafone leaves. I was like, oh, that's it. That's it. Vodafone's gone.
Yes, I don't know.
Everyone's got phones and Vodafone's gone. How does that work?
Yeah. They got 2 degrees.
Oh, New Zealand now.
Is that what it is now?
Oh. But man, I like to see Henderson come up again.
Yeah. Yes.
And it looks, because the council building, that looks flash.
Yes, but nothing else around it does.
But I don't know why it's gone down like that.
One of the ladies that owns Results Fitness Gym, she used to own one on Lincoln Road. Anyway, she's right by Stevie's Lane. She said, I didn't even know it was called Stevie's Lane. It was just the road that you take a shortcut through. Anyway,
was that the back?
Yes,
by the train track?
Yes.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And she had approached the council because of her staff and clients and safety. Can we have more lighting there? And they told her to pay for it herself.
What?
Yeah.
So they don't care about Henderson.
Well, that's the impression you get, eh? Like, she's talking about safety, and just along that strip there, all the owners were like, we just need more lights, so, bring a bit more brightness to it. But that's what she was told. You can pay for it yourself, and so she did.
She did?
She did.
Oh, wow.
Because for safety for her, eh? For her clients and her staff, and, But...
So they don't care about putting lights in, but they care about making the blue paint on the intersection. And spending how much money? Did you hear how much money they spent on that?
I heard it was like 1.5. including all the, because they had to take it off, but they still haven't yet.
Yeah. And oh my gosh, that was really unpopular. Yeah. And how does that thing like that happen? Does it the people in the local board or?
I think they have a say in it. That is a Auckland Transport, right. And the local board does have a say in it, or they are meant to get community input into that. But when the owners, the people on that strip in particular that I talked to, they said no one came and talked to them about it.
Mm. Do you remember the old Henderson Square?
Yes.
Yeah. I loved that place when I was a kid.
When you walk around and come down the ice cream shops down the bottom.
Yeah, that's right. and the ashtrays and the... Remember the ashtrays in the mall?
No. Yeah. Oh, were they high?
It was a rubbish bin with the sand on top. You butt your cigarette out. But that strip...
It needs life, eh?
It needs life, man.
Yeah.
And I thought that was going that way when they made those the bridges on the other side. Yeah. They put those poles.
Yeah. Make them attractive.
Yeah. That didn't last long.
Nah. I talked to some of the people along there, and so a lot of those shops are owned by people that don't even live in New Zealand, so they actually don't care what they look like, so they don't invest in making them in the maintenance or anything like that. Right. So that's another part of the issue is a lot of those shops along there aren't owned by the people that are running the business in them.
Oh man! So what? The Asians live in China?
I don't know. Yeah. So that's the other part of the issue is none of the landlords actually care because it's just money for them.
Oh damn! So maybe we should what do you call it? What do you call it when you make an area poor and you take over when it's cheap?
Oh, yeah.
And you take over.
Oh yeah. When you bring and you bring the value down.
Yeah. Maybe we should do that. Reverse.
Well, the value can't be very high as it is.
It's not high?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
it can't be.
No, it can't be.
We're just stuck because they don't want to sell.
Yeah. And they're just making, to them it's just a shop that they own that they don't have to worry about and they still get income from it.
So we're trapped. We're
stuck. There must be something, I don't know. Council must have the power to be able to make landlords a bit more accountable for, the upkeep of their stores.
Yeah, they can change. You can change some
bylaws or whatever.
Yeah. For them to do that, and then make it harder for them to just not relax. Yeah. Come back down. And sort things out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's another good idea to put out there. We want to try and make Henderson back to where it was again.
Yeah.
Sort of like when they decided to bust down the old Henderson Square and built the new mall. There was promise, a lot of promise when that got built because that was the first kind of one of the Westfield malls, eh?
Yes.
It was, eh?
Yeah.
Because you had New Lynn.
That's not a Westfield mall. That's A&PA.
Now?
Yeah. It's never been a Westfield.
Oh, okay. So Westfield, I think Henderson was the first Westfield, eh?
Yeah, must have been. Yeah. Must have been.
Yeah. Then they did Manukau Mall. Yeah. And then...
Where's the next one? Sylvia Park's not even a Westfield, is it?
No, that's A&PA. Yeah. Because you can sort of tell with their style. Oh, St. Luke's, yeah.
Maybe St. Luke's was the first Westfield.
Yeah. So, okay, so these are the problems. The owners of these shops, these stores. We can change that by changing the bylaws.
Yeah, that's all we get. I think you can. I don't know.
No.
You just got to make them a bit more accountable way for their...
Yeah. That's a good idea. What's another idea? What else can we do?
So the shopkeepers are talking about just having more lights there, like it's quite, and you walk through or drive through, it's actually quite dark. One of them said the council thought they were doing a really good job by giving them rubbish bins, but then they lined their rubbish bins at the front. She's like, there's no, that doesn't look attractive to anyone. It's probably not big things that you have to change.
Yeah, because a lot of times there are the little things.
Yeah.
Because what comes out of that is people take notice of these little things and give more respect.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Better decisions or what? Yeah. A better plans around. See, there should have been a better plan for their rubbish bin thing.
Yeah.
And the $1.5 million on that blue paint could have went into the poor ladies' lights in their car park.
Like lights all along that whole strip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine if you put fairy lights up, or, for at night where it looks real cool, just the drive-through. People will come just to drive through for something like that. It wouldn't actually take much.
How about entertainment?
Yes.
And this is my sort of thing with the trust monopoly on alcohol, but not just that. But their control over having bars in the
Yeah.
establishments.
And the hours and the...
Yeah, because what it does is it stops competition.
Yeah.
From it stops a guy with good ideas.
Yeah. Being able to do it.
Be able to come out west and make a nice place, a bar. That's better than the hangar. You know?
I don't even go to the hangar.
There's a reason why you're not going. Because of shit.
Do the Headhunters still own it?
Do they?
I don't know.
I don't know. But, you know, it's like, you know, it stops that kind of thing from happening.
Yeah.
Like, and I think entertainment is a big draw.
I'm not really a bar person. Like, I don't drink a lot.
But it doesn't have to be a bar.
No, I know. But I would like to go somewhere nice where I could take my family and have
some live music.
Yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
And I think because I think the movies at the mall is not enough. I think there has to be.
Do we still have movies? Are they still there?
Yeah. So that's why it's not enough.
No,
we
I
need
know
more.
you're...
But my point to what I'm saying is like I think to revitalize Henderson or anywhere to get people in, I think it's you need more entertainment.
Yeah, things to attract.
Yeah, to attract people to come in. Even nice restaurants and that. Because the nice restaurants over in Newland and Northwest,
They're not that nice.
They're not that nice, but you know it's like some place
eateries,
like with nice ambience. You know, the people can say, "Oh, that's a nice place."
Yeah.
The food might be shit, but that's a nice place to sit down and relax.
That's what they want today with that lane, so that people could eat outside. So that they were going to put up tables.
Oh, in Catherine place.
Yeah.
So why did they do that?
Well, with all the traffic going through, I don't know if you'd
Right.
I mean, you mean in that strip? Yeah, you could do heaps there.
I mean, because if you go to the night markets underneath Kmart, I mean that space not as big. That's probably the same size as Catherine Place. Eh? Like you can put that in there.
Yes, you could easily.
You can have like a band play, a stage, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Did you come to our Matariki event?
No.
Oh, we shut off Catherine Street. You know where the and we put a band, we put a stage there, had live entertainment. They loved it. It was but I see what you mean. Yeah.
More of that kind of stuff. You know, to bring the community in. Something.